Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Lily on the go. What is going on, people? Happy post 4th of July. Hope you had some time to celebrate or just relax, hopefully. Let's see. So I wanted to jump right into the topic today because um, it's almost 7 o'clock and I got to call the gym to see if they are actually open and I could try to hit up the gym before I go to work rather than after. Um, but yesterday I was working a dance party event at work, and I work as a oh my god, I don't remember what I do. I'm an event assistant. Okay, there you go. Event assistant. So I don't do the setup for events. Well, I help with the setup for events, but I'm not the director. So it was interesting because the people who came, the dancers who came to perform and to teach some of the dance steps, I was like, I'm not the director. I'm just the assistant. So anyway, it was a nice little dance party that they had at my community, at the community where I work at, right? And something that really touched me, like it made me sad. Okay, I'm gonna try my best not to get like emotional at whatsoever, but it was something that hit me because I've been working at this place for over 10 years, right? And there was this guy, and I saw the guy yesterday. I haven't seen him in a while, but it's general. Sometimes you just don't see some people. Sometimes you just don't see people all the time. There's people I see every day that come and talk to me every day. There's people I see from time to time, but there's people who their personality always sticks with me. So anyway, I saw him, and out of like, he is sick. And it's not like, like there's definitely something that is wrong. It looks like a real bad illness. I wouldn't want to put things on him because I did not ask specific. But like his body is almost to bones, uh, and like his hair, is probably, I don't want to say the things that I don't want to say what I think it could be. But it's that bad. It's that bad. So like he looks like he's almost near the end. And why it's sad to me is because like when I work Saturday mornings, right? And this should have made me think about it because Saturday mornings, like this morning, they have water aerobics, right? And he's always there. And when I come, I've been coming in and doing other things that I don't go to see the people at the pool. And I need to go back to like checking on things again. And he's always at the pool as part of the aerobics people. But when he's in there, the teacher is teaching a certain steps, but he's always just doing his own. He has these constant water movements that he does, that even though the class is going on, he doesn't ever listen to it, right? Mind you, I've been there for over 10 years, so I know this guy. He knows me pretty well. And once the class is done, he'll go home and then he'll come back and he comes to me, oh, put the music on. It's like a nursing home in here, and it's dead. Put some music, make it alive. So he's always requesting that I put the music on, like louder, right? And he and his current partner they're dancers too. They're dancers. Meaning like they join a little competition. They do little, not tango, but those dance classes, and they compete. And it's cute because older people, to see them do things that they truly love, it's like, oh my God, that's really great. And like I seen him being pretty physically active. Even when they're having the parties, he's always there, like club events. When they have social hours, he's always there being the life of the party and just being him, And to see him at that state, it stopped me in my tracks and it broke my heart. And I tried my best not to look his way because That's not how I remember him. It is not at all how I remember him not that long ago. And it's sad for me because I know he's very active. I know he's very active. So whatever that came upon him must have really, it is taking him, okay? It is taking him. And it's just so sudden because I can recall maybe earlier in the year, this is not what the person looked like. So I say this because I know that feeling. I know that feeling. This month, July 26th, probably around this time 2 years ago now, 2 years ago, where like you realize your body is not comfortable, like, you start feeling something. And then it wasn't until, of course, later I was really, really sick and I didn't know it. But it's just the idea of how quickly things change, and watching him and knowing, like, he used to be the life of the party at any event. But to see him just walking in and just sitting, and it broke my heart because I know his partner and she's a very lively woman. And that's another thing that really was kind of sad because me as a woman, knowing that my partner is in a different space and not being able to help him or be at the way that we used to be and being able and having to adjust. And her, she was still dancing, hanging out and stuff. But I know it probably sat in his heart because he can't be with her the way that he used to be and dancing with her the way that they would have been doing. And it was just such a reality check for me in so many different levels, because like when I, being a person that had gotten sick, right, 2 years ago, something I worry about even with my bae now, and I talk about with him very vulnerably, the idea that, hey, granted, like, this sickness may never come back again, but how would life change? Would you still love me the same way? Would you be able to be here and care, being that, he wasn't around when this happened, like 2 years ago, but do you have the capacity to still be that available, or to be available and to still love and care the same way as you did when you first met me or when you first, began a relationship? And as every day, like this morning, I tell you, my eyelids, I don't know what is the problem, but I put cream on and everything. And sometime every morning, something else is up. Like, okay, remember I told you about my glands, and then this and that, my skin, something bit me. It's like every day, I wouldn't say every day. Often there may be times where I wake up and there's something new and I just go back to, oh gosh, was this because of me being sick? Or is that from, something I'm going to have to deal with? You know what I mean? So you do have that sense of, not triggers, but things that just kind of comes back at you when you see something is wrong or you're not able to do what you used to do maybe a few months ago. So being able for your partner to be able to accept and be okay and support you through these changes, and as you are concerned about them, that they keep you calm, you know what I mean? So I understand. I'm seeing, like, just watching her and still trying to enjoy life, but knowing that he's not there the way you used to. I know it kind of breaks their heart, because, or not break their heart, but at least it definitely feels different. And for me, he's not even, I don't live with this guy, but just to see the new dynamics, and it's like, wow, that things could change so quickly in life for you. And it's not only the changes for you, but it's the people that's also around you. And it's like, God, I mean, yes, everything happens for a reason. So maybe, whatever reason that is for him, I just hope that he continues to be strong and Still remain positive because he waved hi to me. Like I said, like these people, I've known them for over 10 years. And it's one thing watching these people get older too. Oh my gosh, it's like, oh no. But I see my parents getting older. I see when my dad comes, he has the gray hairs and, he's a little thinner than before, but it's like, wow. And like, I don't know if I mentioned, other people that have serious medical issues now. And it's just like, it's not that I don't say this to be sad. I say this because it's new for me. It's as I'm aging myself, I see it. I see it even through me as a young person. So why am I surprised? I think it just hits a little bit harder just because myself was a person who never went to the doctors. I don't even have a doctor on my insurance because I just don't get sick to a point that I need assistance. But ever since that time in July 26, 2023, that happened, it's like, wow, okay, this is the way it is. And my godmother, when I speak to her, she's like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. I keep saying that I'm good, but she wants to ensure that and I'm like, yeah, little things that keep popping up makes me concerned, but I'm pretty good. She was like, well, that's normal whenever you do have something happen that was dramatic and drastic, as when you got sick, little things like that will come up, but you just got to keep on living. And that's what I thought about when I saw him, because it was like, you can't dance the same way that you used to. You can't do a lot of things that you did used to do. But you know what? You are alive, right? You are here. And you just have to make the best of it. Unfortunately, maybe not a lot of people will see it the way that you see things, because you had an experience that they, God forbid, would never have to have. But sometimes it feels like you are kind of like alone because you're trying to adjust to life differently. The way you used to up and go and do so many things, you can't do that. And that's what I saw in the gentleman, the ability to just him living up such a full life. When I tell you a full life, and to now where he's slowly walking and that everybody's kind of being a little bit more careful around him to make sure he is good, and him probably just trying to be the same old him, but knowing that he can't, you know what I mean? So yeah, so let me go about my business today. Let's see what's going to happen. A part of me is like, oh, let's just go to the gym after, because then you're not in a rush. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to call. I'm still going to make my smoothie. And I'm just going to go and have me a nice cup of tea and just sit for a moment before I go to work. And then just go to work and then go to the gym after work. It's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry for taking so much time in today's Staircase Chronicle. But it is, when I tell you that it hit me because when I probably need to quit. I probably need to quit my job because, I've been there since, and now it's 11 years. I don't know what I'm talking about. I started in 2014. So it's 11 years now, I think. So, and that's the longest job I have. Granted, I don't do it full time. That's probably why I'm still there. But it's hard. It's hard, but you get older and it's like you want to enjoy being old. And that's what I want. I want to enjoy being old. Granted, or aging or getting older. So if you're young, take heed. Take heed, enjoy those moments that everything is good, because as you get older and you start remembering those times, they should not be a time of regret, but should be a time of joy that, wow, I actually enjoyed that moment. I remember it. I had a good time. And you start being excited that you had that opportunity rather than being regretful that you didn't do something. And I think some people really, some people get it. Some people get living your life to the fullest, being very joyful, and do not let things pass you by. Other people don't. So if you're sitting around not grabbing life by the by the balls, they say, Yeah, you're missing out because when that time comes, and if it, if it comes for everybody differently, but when it comes, you don't want to be sitting here knowing that you didn't use it. Not at all. So I wish you all the best. Have a good day and enjoy your weekend. Adios.